Held a pitch football. We're in Stratford. Just witnessed West Ham's 1-0 victory over Norwich. Paul, give me your instant reaction to the game. How do you assess that?
They played really well tonight. It was a sort of a game where really didn't get going. It was here and there, but they played comfortable. There was no worries at all from the Norwich. But West Ham, they played well. They done really well tonight. Norwich, I say, they sort of didn't have the up and go in them, but with the West Ham, they done well. Good game.
West Ham really need a big win tonight to keep momentum going, chasing that fourth spot. You confident they can do that?
I think they can. You know what? All the years I've been coming to West Ham, there's something about them now. There's something they've got, and I think there's going to be a lot more to come.
What do you think that is? What do you think that something is? What's David Moyes done to transform the team's luck so far? I
think it's all down to the manager. I think he's come back second round the time, and he's got something going here. And everyone feels it. Everyone feels it now, you know. I know sometimes, you know, they play against a lower division. Sometimes they let themselves go and come unstuck. But there's something about them now, you know, and it ain't been there for a long time.
What do you say to the pundits, in particular Simon Jordan, that say that Declan Rice has got to leave to get Champions League football? What do you say to those people?
Well, I think that's all wrong, to tell the truth. You know, at the end of the day, you know, if you start your career at a club, you know, I think you've got to be loyal. But it all comes down to money at the end of the day, doesn't it? You know, it all comes down to that pound note, you know what I mean? But if people leave, you've got to give them credit. If they want to better themselves and better their lives, that's the way life is, isn't it? But I think they should hold it. I think you should stay here, you know.
Do you reckon they'll strengthen in January? So many games with the Europa Cup, the Premier League and the Cup games. Do you think they'll bring some more signings in January?
I think they have to, yeah. I think they need someone up front. Give a
little bit of support for Antonio.
Yeah, that's what we need. You need someone to hold the ball and lay it off, or you know, you need someone up there at front with him now, you know. And I think now's the time, and I think it'll get better.
Held a pitch football. Just witnessed West Ham's 2-0 win over Norwich. We're in Stratford. Can you give me your instant reaction to the game, sir? How do you assess that?
Absolutely superb. I mean, Bowen, top class player. At least 3 or 4 or 5 goals a day should have had. So easy to do.
You can see why Bowen's winning so many admirers. You can see his form.
He's brilliant player. And I think the whole team's playing better now. Totally. I think it's been a great season up to now.
These are the games that you've got to win if you're going to get that full spot. You're confident you can do that?
Yes, no doubt about it. I think we'll be in the top 4 before the end of the season. Definitely.
What's the secret to West Ham's form at the moment?
Oh, I think as Moyes has been, since his second time here, I think he's done superb with the team. I think they're a lot more fitter. They're playing a lot better now. I just think it's just superb. Just a great time. An absolute great time.
Yeah. Who do you think was man of the match today? Who do you think went above and beyond the call of duty for West Ham?
Definitely Jared Bowen. No doubt about it. He could have had 4 or 5 today.
Is it a worry for you that Bowen's playing so well that other clubs in January could take a long look at Bowen?
No. There's no way he's leaving West Ham. Not this season, no doubt about it. He'll be there, definitely.
That brings us on to transfer speculation. I mean, Simon Jordan, for instance, stated that Declan Rice must leave West Ham to get Champions League football. Do you believe that to be the case?
Not this season. I think West Ham will be in Champions League this season. I think West Ham will be there.
So you'll be confident of keeping Declan?
Yes, definitely. Not matter. I think Declan Rice got to be worth £200 million now, at least.
How important is he to this West Ham side?
He's been great. Absolutely. In the last 3 or 4 seasons, since Noble has stepped down a little bit, I think he's been great for Rice. And I think Rice is I think he's the best in the league at the moment. No doubt about it.
Best in the league, top 3 in the world.
Definitely.
Best in the league, top 3 in the world.
Yes.
100%. I reckon Fabinho, Kimmich, only 2 better than him. Yeah.
Definitely.
Held a pitch football. Just witnessed West Ham's 2-0 victory. We're in Stratford. Give me your instant reaction to the game. How do you assess that?
Bit scrappy. Got it over the line. That's all you can do, can't you? You know, Norwich come, done a plan, had a game. They're poor. Don't blame them really. They haven't invested, but I think we've done okay. It's a win. A win's a win.
Are these the games that make the difference? You know every game's important, but winning these games you're meant to win. Are they the consistency you're looking for as a West Ham fan?
Well, I suppose they're the games that your Arsenal, your Man Uniteds, your Man Cities, they beat it. They win these games. We don't, you know what I mean? But we have done tonight, so we can win against Leeds. That's 6 points, 4 days. Will that work? I don't know.
But Race for fourth spot is heating up. How confident are you that West Ham can get that Champions League spot this season?
I think we've got a chance. I think we've got a hell of a chance, you know. Man United, I don't think they're in the running. I don't think Tottenham's in the running, so maybe just us and Arsenal. Maybe Villa can have a bit of a run at it, I don't know, you know, but we've got a chance.
West Ham are playing magnificently under David Moyes. What's been the secret since his second time of joining the club?
I think he's brought a bit of professionalism in. We're professional now. We've got a team. You've got the people behind the back, Nevin, Nolan, Pearce, and they want to play, you know what I mean? We're a good team, we're a good club, you know? Who wouldn't want to play for us, you know?
The love that the fans have for some of the players, Declan Rice in particular, is it a worry for yourself how well he's playing and the team are playing, that other clubs will be looking at him?
He's the best player I've ever seen. You know, he's the best player. But I want the boy to have a few medals in 10 years' time, so if he goes, I don't think he'll go this summer, maybe he might go next summer, but if he goes, he's got to go somewhere where he can win medals. You don't blame him, he needs a few medals. 50 years' time, you don't want to be looking at what's he going to show his grandkids? Nothing, you know what I mean? He wants a few medals. Well, good luck to him if he goes, but if he goes and we get the money, well then he's got to spend that money wisely, haven't you? You know, hopefully, you know, see what happens, you know.
Let's talk a little bit about Jarrod Bowen. His form's been scintillating for West Ham this season, attracting attention from Liverpool and other suitors. Where do you stand on Bowen at the moment?
I think he's one of the best players we've got. Got another one, you've got to tie into a contract, haven't you? You've got to bend him down and sort of get him down, get him tied into a contract. You've got to start signing these players up, Kufal, Fornals, get them on contracts, get them long term, and see where we go, you know. It's just see what happens. But yeah, he's a fantastic player, but see what happens.
Do you think the board, David Moyes, will bring anyone else in January, some reinforcements, maybe help Antonio, give him a bit of an hand?
Yeah, maybe, but then it's so hard to get someone, isn't it? It's so hard, you know. Who'd you get? Do you go to the kid at Blackburn? How good or bad is he? You know what I mean? If he's that fantastic, someone would have picked him up. Is he ever won season one? Who knows? You know, you just got to hopefully get someone. Maybe. You know, maybe the kid at QBR, Dykes. He's a good player. Maybe get him. You know, who knows?
Helder Pitch Football just witnessed West Ham's 2-0 win over Norwich. We're here at Stratford. Boys, give me your instant reaction to the game. How do we assess that?
Yeah, it was a decent game. I think we should have had better chances, a few of the goals, but obviously it's one of them where you could have played better, but still 2-0 win, is it? So take a win either way.
What's the secret under David Moyes? Second time around, how and why are West Ham being so successful under him?
Oh, mate, I think it's just team ball. At the end of the day, you've got the chemistry flowing. I think everyone's playing for the team rather than themselves. And at the end of the day, yeah, we're just getting the job done. We're moving further up the table, mate. What can you say?
These are the games that you've got to win consistently if you want to finish in that top fourth spot. How confident are you that West Ham can grab that Champions League place?
I don't know. Looking at the performance today, I'd say less likely than last week. Last week, I'd say Champions League easy. But after today, I think we've got to put more effort into it. Training's got to be better, I think, as well, because obviously I've heard some of the training's been slacking recently and stuff. Really? Yeah, some of the players, but obviously it's one of them where it's a long season, many games and stuff like that. It's going to get better and better each time, isn't it? So we got this.
It's a long season. Do you think they'll bring in some players in January? Do you think they'll spend a bit of money?
4 signings, I'll say. Four signings, I'll say. I'll say another striker, and I'll say a couple of midfielders, and obviously centre back. But other than that, I think Champions League's coming. But you got to rotate this team. That's why you got to rotate the team. You got more players to rotate the team.
Yeah. He reckons 4 signings. Come in, jump into the shot. He reckons 4 signings in January. What are you thinking?
I don't know. I think that's a bit of a stretch. I reckon you get. Yeah, I reckon you get 1 in. I don't know about 4. It's a bit of a stretch, but I mean, overall, the squad. It's a good squad at the end of the day. Play well together. You got a bit of depth in certain positions. Needs to touch up in a few, but I reckon 1 signing, 4's a bit much. Really.
What do you make on Simon Jordan's comments that Declan Rice has got to leave this season to get Champions League football? What do you boys make of it?
I think that. Am I allowed to swear? I think that's at the end of the day. I think you got the push going on for top 4. I think easy the way we're playing. Easy top 6. I think top 4 coming for it. Touch up a little bit on that performance, but top 4 is coming in 100%.
You look at Simon Jordan, he ran a club to the ground. So what's he got to say about anything? He can't even run a club, so he can't say anything about football. He can't run a club. He could play football. He could do anything. So he ain't got no right to say anything. Champions League, here he come. Champions next season. You see?
that. Boys, I've got to say, it's been great to get you on the channel on Pitch Football. Please download our free app so you can watch this and all the rest of the videos on the app, and hopefully we get a chance to converse with you again real soon. Thank you very much.
Everybody's download that app. Great app. Download it.
Cheers for having us on, fella.
Held a Pitch Football just witnessed West Ham's 2-0 win over Norwich. We're in Stratford. Fellas, give me your instant reaction to the game. How do you assess that?
It weren't the best game of football we ever watched, but I think that says it all about the new West Ham, really, doesn't it? Just get the job done, 2-0. They didn't really look threatening. And, put the game away when we had to. So, yeah, take that.
These are the games that you must win if you want that fourth spot. How confident are you after the result that West Ham can get that Champions League place?
Don't know about Champions League. Take it as it comes, right? We're in Europe as it is, so I'd rather a good trip in Europe and just keep going in the league. But yeah, winning 2-0 at home at Norwich a couple of years ago, 1 o'clock back, 1-0 up. 20 minutes ago, they start getting the ball. Everyone, not sure it's going to happen. So you take it, definitely.
How do you assess it today?
I couldn't agree more, to be honest. Like, you think 3, 4, 5 years ago, 20 minutes to go, they hit great save from Fabianski at the end. It was save, must have hit the post. You think that goes in, different game, but yeah, good job we saw it out in the end, to be honest.
What's been the secret under David Moyes? Second time he's joined the club. What's going on with this revolution under Moyes?
It's organisation and it's players wanting to play in a unit, not a group of individuals anymore. So it's all not the prima donnas are gone. The players brought in on big wages. Still a few there. Yarmolenko's still there. Few players on big wages, but it's not so much anymore. It's about a team unit, and you can see it in games like this. Grind out a 2-0 victory. Yeah, they're loving it at the end. It's not about one person scoring an absolute blind or anything like that and open for the victory. So that's the difference. And I've got to say, it's good to see players coming back. Like Cresswell coming back today. He's massive for West Ham.
I'm going to mention that Cresswell's been a big loss. With him coming back in the squad, it's like having an extra new signing, really, isn't it?
It adds a different dimension. Coming at left back, the delivery he's got is second to none in the league. So. You can play someone like Johnson. You give him his credit. He puts in a shift, but he's right-footed. He wants to play right back. But Cresswell, he opens the game up with his left peg, makes other players look better in the team.
Right. How confident are you Declan Rice will be a West Ham player starting next season? You're confident that he'll stay?
I'm confident he'll stay. Not sure. But I think again, roll the clock back 5 years. Much more confident he'd stay in this environment, playing in Europa League, playing in front of 55, 60,000 people every single week. It's very different to where the club was 10 years ago, and we don't have to sell anymore. That's the difference, right? We shouldn't have to sell. If we sell, it's because he desperately wants to go, but we don't need to sell anymore.
If we get top 4, no chance is he leaving. But yeah, Europa, who knows? If we get top 4, no chance.
Yeah, and I'm not sure. I'm every club will want him, but he's going to cover a big price tag now, so. That's the difference.
Now, the question the whole country wants to know, are there going to be any further restrictions? Are there going to be any more lockdowns going on? Let us know what the crack is.
It's the end, mate. It's the end. We're on the way out now, mate. It's the end,
That's it. We're done.
Boris is a hammer, lad. Got to say. Great to get you on. Take it easy, lads. Elder Pitch Football just witnessed West Ham's 2-0 win over Norwich City. Can you give me your instant reaction to the game? How do you assess that?
Perfect. 3-0 at the beginning of the game, 2-0. Can't go bad. Can't go wrong there. You know what I mean? It's one of them.
Who was your West Ham man of the match today? Who really stood out for you? Who do you think is the player doing the job?
Without a doubt, Bowen. Bowen was all over. Lanzini was there. We've been putting him back in his squad since he's been back in his squad. He's been prolific. But Bowen all day.
Is it a worry for you how well Bowen's playing and clubs like Liverpool looking at Bowen and stuff?
Definitely. I don't. If we were to sell him now, we wouldn't get exactly what we wanted for him. No chance. But it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Seems to be a lot of good buzz around West Ham with the backroom staff. David Moyes has brought in, everyone involved with the club. What's it like as a fan looking at it?
Oh, it's terrific. It couldn't be any better. You know what I mean? This last season was great. This season, great again. It's going the way that we want it to go. You know what I mean? It's about time.
Confident of West Ham getting that fourth spot? It's wide open at the minute. Do you think they'll get it?
Definitely. I mean, obviously Tottenham got a couple of games in hand. I think Arsenal got a game in hand, something or other like that. I think we'll hold the spot to the end of the season myself.
Quite finally, talk a little bit about Declan Rice. How important is he to this West Ham side?
Every time he touches the ball and that, we're just in awe. The crowd are just going incredible. What do you want? What else do you want from a captain? The way he's winning the ball and that. He is our best player, without a doubt.
Held a Pitch Football just witnessed West Ham's 2-0 win over Norwich. Lewis, give me your instant reaction to the game. How do you assess that?
Oh, what a game! Like, it was just a brilliant game. Shame VAR didn't think of that other goal, because my dad had a tenner on us to win 3-0, and that would have been a nice little return.
That would have been the one.
But yeah, like, you know what I mean, Bowen's on fire, and we're gonna get Champions League. Simple as that. We're massive. Yeah, 100%.
Who was your man of the match today for West Ham? Who do you think really stood out? Don't think about it too hard, Luke.
Bowen, 100%. 100%. I thought Vlasic was right again today. Plus, he had that good game in the FA Cup, and I thought like we were really starting to see like what he really is going to be for us. And today he was alright again. And but yeah, Bowen for me, like, I can see why Liverpool want him, because he is just every game he's giving 100%. He's doing everything for the team player, pass it around, silky, goals, everything. He gives us everything, set pieces. And now we've got Creswell back as well. So Creswell being back was a bonus. He didn't look 100% today, to be honest. He looks a bit like, sometimes he does the darting runs down the left, but he kept like just passing it and letting other players do it for him. And he was letting, I think he was making 4 hours take the corners as well. So maybe, I don't know, maybe he's just not at his 400% potential, but he was still okay.
Points on Declan Rice. Will he be at West Ham regardless of getting that Champions League spot? Do you think you keep him next season?
I've been reading that like apparently he snubbed apparently Johnson, Glenn Johnson said that apparently he'd snubbed the Man United move in the summer. Like, I don't see that if we're in the Champions League, why would he want to go Man United? Because if we get Champions League, Man United don't, why would he then want to go play for Man United? And if Chelsea get Champions League and we get Champions League, why would he want to go anywhere else? Apart from, say, if Real or Barca come in for him, which, let's be honest, they're corrupt, they ain't got the money. Yeah. I don't know why he'd want to go anywhere else.
Right, finally, how big are West Ham now?
Massive, absolutely massive. We're huge, absolutely huge.
Elder Pitch Football just witnessed West Ham's 2-0 win over Norwich City. With me, I've got West Ham fan Kurt. Give me your instant reaction to the game. How do you assess that?
It was a good game. I mean, Bowen should have scored many. I mean, offside goal, couldn't really see it. I'll check the highlights when I'm home and see how far it was, but it was a good game, to be fair. That either he's their only threat. They took him off. I don't understand why, but it's how it is, isn't it? You couldn't expect them to come here and win today at all.
The consistency of a top side at the moment, West Ham, turning teams over. These are sort of games that can help solidify that Champions League spot.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, no one cares about third, second, or third. It's all for fourth place, really, isn't it? So whoever comes up to clutch, really. I think it's a close season. Bring it on, I reckon.
Yeah, I know you thought Bowen was outstanding today, regardless of the misses. Is it a worry for you when you've got Liverpool looking at Bowen and other top sides?
I mean, he's a big part of the team, very big part, and he steps up with Declan Rice as well. So if you could lose him, it could be very detrimental to the West Ham team, I think.
Speaking of which, Declan Rice is always going to be clubs talking and speculating regarding top players. He is a top player. Is it a concern of yourself keeping hold of him long term?
Oh, 100%. He's got to stay. He's probably right now one of the best DMs in the world, never mind just England, so he's got to stay. It's no brainer for me.
What's it like as a West Ham fan under David Moyes? Everyone seems to be buzzing now, really turned the corner. What's it like from your point of view?
Yes, I mean, it's good. Like, we had a great season last year. Good season. It can be a great season this year, so hopefully we just carry on with the form, get to the top as far as we can.
In January, do you think the board and Moyes will recruit players? It's notoriously very hard to bring them in, or do you think it'll be end of the season for West Ham?
I reckon there could be a couple signings. I don't think there'll be anyone massive, but
maybe some young players to sort of bludgeon in.
Yeah, we need to secure on the injuries, so if we could bring some youth in and be solid, be good.
Overall, on a scale of 1 to 10, how satisfied are you with life under David Moyes as a West Ham fan?
8 out of 10.
That's decent.
Yeah.
Fantastic result. Don't think Norwich were up for it, but yeah, Rice another great performance, and Bowen terrific. I mean, he's getting better and better as the season goes on.
Glad you highlighted them two players for me as well. They were fantastic today. How important are Declan and Bowen to this West Ham team?
Oh, amazingly, they are just, without those two, I think, without Rice, I don't think we'll be where we are. So he's very important, and Bowen just, and of course with Antonio, susceptible to injuries. Obviously, you've got Bowen as a backup if that ever happens. But Antonio's, he's been alright, hasn't he? Antonio, so he hasn't got injured. So.
Is it a worry for you how well they're playing that other clubs will take a look at them two players in particular we've mentioned in Rice and Bowen?
Well, we were talking about Rice, we were talking on the way down. What's his worth, I think West Ham won't let him go for anything less than 200 mil. I mean, that's how you've got to price him. But he's priceless to West Ham, really is.
He's the type of player that you build a team around. Does it show ambition if the club can manage to keep him here?
Oh yeah, of course it does, yeah. But it's difficult these days, isn't it? Because it's all about money. So, and you got to think from his perspective. It's different from years and years ago, like the old Trevor Brookings that stayed for the whole time, and that's who I compare him to. He's that sort of player. Every time he gets the ball, you feel safe. He's that incredible. But money talks this nowadays, so we'll see.
Is it credit to the job that David Moyes has done, the fact we're mentioning West Ham potentially battling it out for that fourth place spot?
Absolutely, yeah. Moyes knows what he's doing. I really do have faith in him. And I think he's looking at young players, and he's not just going out and buying anyone. He's seen the mistakes that have been made with Haller. I think Moyes knows what he's doing.
Enjoy the game quite finely. Give me your reaction to it. How do you assess today's performance?
We're really good. We've got injuries at the back. We've got Ben Rama at AFCON, but we're proving we can play well and we're proving we're becoming a top team with Moyes, Rice and Bowen proving themselves. So.
Confident of keeping hold of Declan Rice and Bowen?
Yeah, I'm confident we'll keep them, build a team around them and become a European side in the future.
How big are West Ham?
They're absolutely massive.
Elder Pitch Football just witnessed West Ham's 2-0 win over Norwich. Give me your instant reaction to the game. How do you assess that?
Absolutely amazing performance. Jared Bowen, easily man of the match. 2 goals, and he should have had more, to be honest. Yeah.
Why was Bowen so impressive today? What did he do well?
I think he's just an amazing player, really. He definitely deserves an England call-up, I reckon. Definitely, yeah. He's just an amazing player. He takes his chances, he can take set pieces, he can do it all, really.
Is it a worry for you when clubs like Liverpool are looking at Bowen when he's playing that well?
Yeah. It is a worry indeed, but, I think Rowan will stay to his home club.
Speaking of Declan Rice, where do you stand on Declan Rice currently as a West Ham player?
Rice is an amazing captain, leader and an all-round football player. He dominates that midfield, he controlled it. You see it today in a football match, he controlled that midfield. I think he's an excellent player.
Do you think he'll be as loyal as Mark Noble's been to West Ham?
100%. I think he could stay on for quite a few years. Definitely. We also have a 1-year trigger release clause in his contract, so I reckon he will stay a couple of years, yeah.
What would you say to sort of some of the media and presenters saying he must leave West Ham if he's to be an elite player?
No, I reckon he's an elite player currently right now, and yes, if he was going to leave, then we have to ask a lot of money for him because he is a quality player.
What would you value him at?
About 80 million, I'm second. Yeah. 8 million, definitely.
Same as Harry Maguire?
Yeah, no, definitely not Harry Maguire. He's 10 times the player Harry Maguire is. Definitely. Yeah.
What's life like under David Moyes for the second time as a West Ham fan?
Unlike David Moyes, he's a very good manager. He's definitely turned it around from where he was last season or a couple of seasons before. Yeah, he's a quality manager. I reckon he's really helped the West Ham side and really grown in.
Players in January, do you reckon they'll spend some money, or do you think it'll be end of the season?
Yeah, I reckon he'll spend some money in January, get a lot of brand new players, but currently right now our squad is quite decent, so yeah, I reckon we're looking for top 4 or top 6 even.
I was going to ask you that, how confident are you getting that Champions League spot? Is it realistic?
It is somewhat realistic, but if we keep our form right now, I reckon it could happen in the future, yeah.